All women who are under childbearing should and must be subject to my warriors.
Yeah. And now many years later, after being subjected to all forms of barbarities, the Napi eventually revolted and overthrew the Laricon despot. Laricon must go. They killed the Laricon, taking back the leadership of their country.
And for long,
yes,
long after the Laricon and his warriors were gone, the institution that forced misrule upon the Ma women was still strong and kicking. Now in a Sila country, women had meeting after meeting.
Now what are we going to do? We want a solution. We need a solution. Yes, we need a solution.
After debating and deliberating for a long time, they came up with a solution.
Circumcision was the solution.
The saga.
you must be circumcised. You must be
Was there no parental justice in life?
Surely, if you continue to embrace MTM, are you progressing or retrogressing? Are we traditionalists or modernists?
My name is Resian. My dream is to join the Catholic University, but my dreams have been seemingly shattered after my father's relocation to Nasila. Nasila culture, a culture that does not clothe me or feed me. Surely, if one discovered a nasty but potent medicine that once taken cured an ailment, must they continue to take it every day? 10 years down the line,
No!
I find it outside.
And now
A stage decides, a stage between tradition and modernity.
And now we,
The great
family production, we build,
We act
and stage
the art blossoms of the savannah. Position of the town from building where the flat was located. She had a bird's eye view of a sprawling town. The rising sun shone upon the rooftops, giving them Irish tinge. Uniformed school children, rucksacks on their backs, twisted mysteriously as they lifted one matatu and boarded another. Beneath her, down at the courtyard, she could hear her father fasting and moving. He was organizing the obvious shortness of temper, the loading of the 2 tons and lorries. He was gesticulating violently, apparently demanding loaders for being slow and inept, carrying on the task before them.
boys.
Yes.
Boys. Boys. Nonsense. Boy. Nonsense. No. You fight, boy. Boy. You think they hold the whole day when you
She felt quite a mild but quite genuine tinge of sympathy for the poor fellow down there, for she knew the sting of her father's tongue.
Yes, it reminded of our recent battle with our father when he denied us the permission to travel to Mombasa with other young men and women who had been selected in an FM station to attend an extravaganza.
Yes, my dear daughter Tayo.
How are you,
I'm very fine.
I'm fine too, Papai. And Papai, I've been selected among young men and women to go and attend an extravaganza in Mombasa.
What extravaganza, my foot? Honestly, I'm not allowed to attend that extravaganza.
But why,
It is because I take perception. My words are final. Full stop nonsense.
I promise to be safe, Papa.
Promise to be safe. Nice.
But Papa, you need
My dear Tayo, it is not that I deny you to attend that extravaganza in Mombasa, but I have a well-laid out plan here for you to see, okay? Don't worry. I love you.
I love you too, Papa.
Alright, that is my dear daughter Tayo.
And now, steaming those thoughts out of her mind, she raised her head and looked at the morning sunbeams that gleamed brightly through the rooftops of Nakuru town, that beloved town that was the mother of all flamingos.
A town that she was now about to leave. She has well in her eyes. She blinked rapidly and suddenly.
Yes, and now Tayo did not hear our younger sister approach. Briefly and in silence, they stood side by side in an empty room.
As far back as the two sisters could remember, they always stood by that window every Sunday morning before going to church.
Yes, but this little habit of observing what was going down the street was meant for this early morning. It was going to be the last time they could do this.
Tayo and Yayo, what do you think life is going to be like in Nasila? For heaven's sake, Christian, how am I supposed to? I suppose it's going to be very very different from the life that you are used to here in Nakuru.
Yeah, most likely so. Yes.
Is something amiss?
No, nothing is amiss.
It seems so very strange.
Sister, you know, it has always been our father's ambition to end up in Nasila. And that's why being the shop he has always spoken about. But not that he has been betrayed.
The 20 years of a life had been spent there.
Yes.
His crowded streets, the bustle and excitement of his wholesale and retail markets, and the mysterious basket. But the most painful was to leave her boyfriend,
Legit. The donkey blunt-faced young man whose big languorous eyes blinked at her warmly, fostering in the dreams of a young woman.
Is something amiss?
No, nothing is amiss, sister.
I'm somehow worried, dear sister. What if the shop that father intends to open does not become successful as he hopes?
Christian Ayeyo, I don't know any better than you. But the point is that the shop will be a success. I've heard in children of his friends that he will stock the shop with agricultural inputs such as fertilizers, animal drugs, and seeds. Nasila is an agricultural area and business is going to do well. Let's have faith and hope for the best, okay?
I don't want to work at the shop. I want to come back to Nakuru town and enroll at Tibetan University. I want to take a course in veterinary science and become a veterinary doctor. At the end of the 4 years, I want to put on the graduation regalia. Oh yes, I would like to be called Dr. Resian Olekaelo.
Yes, no, I'm not laughing, sister. You know, it has also been my ardent ambition to join the university. And I would love it if Papa would allow the two of us to join. Yes, it will be wonderful.
Yes, it will be wonderful. That is why it is a must that you persuade Papa to let us come back to Nakuru town.
Well, sister, you know, I can't promise that with certainty. You know the stubborn nature of Papa.
Please try. He always listens to you. This time around, he will.
Okay, I will try. Sister.
Behind them and from the adjacent room, their mother's voice rose.
Tayo, what on earth are you still doing that the women instead of helping me to come?
I'm sorry, Ayo. I'm sorry.
And you, run downstairs and check what's happening. Are we going to leave?
Ayo, you have finished packing the vehicle. Sister,
Yes, Tayo.
come here. We better be found in the company room. Otherwise, Papa will spoil our day with his sharp sound.
Are you ready to go? We have to start our journey straight away, okay? If you have to reach Nasila early enough, offload the trucks and arrange the puncher into the house, okay?
Okay, Papa.
Oh, and my husband.
Oh, yes,
And
yeah,
let's pray that our good Lord gives us journey mercy.
Okay, make it short and sweet.
Yeah. Dear Heavenly
Amen, amen, let's go.
And followed, our husband followed, and together they proceeded down the stairs.
Tayo was the last to leave. She stood at the doorway and turned back, looking into the room she had seen all over Charlie. Then with tears in her eyes, she firmly closed the door and followed the rest down the stairs.
Minutes later, when all of them were seated in a 14-seater minibus that Olekaelo had hired for them, the journey began in earnest. Father and mother sat on the front seat, while the two daughters shared the back seat with their suitcases and luggage. The two lorries sneaked ahead of them. Mama Noi sat in her seat as the vehicle sped steadily out of Nakuru town. She gave a thought to the bigger picture of their relocation. When her husband broke the news about her retreatment, she was dumbfounded. She felt like a thunderbolt had struck her out of a midday blue sky. Now, yes.
Once she was convinced that relocation would help begin a new phase of life,
Yes.
she became unflaggingly enthusiastic.
Now she began to see a well-built house and a well-stocked shop in the right side of Nasila. Greatably offered a glamour and a chance to associate with the power of the land. There was, however, a dark spot in the whole affair. Women friends from Nasila had come to ask her intrusive questions regarding her daughters. The word they used came to haunt her like demented spirits that were better forgotten. Enjoye Nimengalana. They called them contemptuously. On his part, Olekaelo sat quietly beside his wife. His mind roaming the past reminiscences. He knew that he had worked his fingers to the bone, preparing for that day that he was no longer going to be employed. He was looking forward on opening up his new business. Now, nature.
Yes, nature.
Yes, nature.
Nature hadn't however been totally inconsiderate.
Yes.
It wanted him a gem in form of his wife, Jen
Millenroy.
When he first saw her at a church service in Asila, he was stunned. She was then hardly 18. Her body had now ripened into a sensual womanhood completely at her odds with a childlike face. And now her breasts.
Yes, her breasts were full and heavy. Always slender, her hips wide, and seductively have, yes?
From the moment he saw her, he had been obsessed. And despite all odds and against all efforts, he was still obsessed with her. 23 years later, his marriage to him was a great success.
Yes, his two daughters occupy separate parts of his heart. Tayo, her eldest.
Pride.
Yes, she was the proof of his fatherhood. When his wife got pregnant the second time, he prayed for a healthy baby boy who could carry Olekaino's name to the next generation.
But that was not to be.
Yes.
Nature had given him another baby girl. From the moment she was born, mute and helpless, he detested her. And right from her cradle, the Resian instinctively detected the absence of love from her father.
Yes.
She was silent, bewildered, and resentful. As a result, her nature was darkened by melancholy. Self-doubt made her difficult and awkward to deal with, and that made him detest her.
Even more. And now a few kilometers to Nasila, one of the lorries got a mechanical problem. Mama Milanoy and her family alighted. Her father went a little bit beside it, and the crew alighted, and so and they were to check what had happened.
I did not expect this to happen. I expected a baby boy, but you gave me a baby girl. You have really disappointed me. Even don't you want any wife for me? Boy! Boy! Yes! Boy! Yes. Boy! As if you're not seeing what is going on. Fix the engine! Fix! Fix! Right away! Right away! Nonsense! Now listen to this nincompoop. Nonsense! But! Can you fix the engine? It's okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Now disappear before you appear.
Me too.
Papa is moving at just it's like they'll fix the lorry.
Soon the vehicles rolled, and within no time they were rolling into the small town of Nasila. Jane Resian strained their eyes into the evening darkness to see the town that was to be the new home.
The arrival came sooner than expected. The crowd of jubilant relatives sat forward to greet them.
Let me samigale gute.
Samigale gute gute. Samigale gute. Let me samigale gute. Samigale gute gute. Samigale gute. Let me samigale gute. Samigale gute gute.
I am Uncle Simiren, a brother to my writing brother right there.
Yes.
Welcome. Now, people of Ma, I would love to tell you that for the 30 years my brother Pabs me Olekaino has been away.
Yes.
I have been the acting head of Kaino's family. I have represented the family in the Lemolenian clan to which we belong. So in terms of interlego, such as the circumcision of boys, creation of girls, I really represented the family well. My brother, when you were in Nakuru, you set up 2 buildings here in Nasila. One which is a residential house, the other one which is a shop. I fully participated in the whole You sent me somewhere to go and buy cattle. I took them to the correct market, sold them at a profit, and brought the money to you. I have always accepted my position as your younger brother.
Very true.
You are my almost rejoice.
Yes.
And I humble before you.
Yes.
I humble before you.
Yes.
However, today I have foreseen a problem.
What is that?
We will talk about that. For now, I would really love that we welcome them right inside. You can perambulate.
Yes.
You can.
And then the women you relate. That one. This my week out here.
Yeah, you can come here.
Savannah.
So my wife has informed you.
We are so happy because we are happy.
Yes. Yes. Home. I knew they have left home.
They are overgrown. They are overgrown, and they should be.
They should be.
Yes.
You should circumcise them. Circumcise you circumcise the daughters and give them off to get married.
Yeah, in short, cut the thing that
Cut them.
Yes, but what are you saying, my elder?
They are growing forward and backward. You see?
I noticed one thing. You know, I thought that our brother Lekaelo, when you were back in Nakuru, that God maybe might have blessed you with a baby boy who might have carried your name to the next generation. To utter disappointment, you don't have a baby boy, my brother.
My brother.
We urge you maybe to marry another wife. Maybe she can tell you a bit.
I have been telling you to marry another wife, but you have refused, saying that your wife is enough. In fact, you called the clan elders megalomaniacs who stood by legs of straw.
Of course.
And I have never argued with you, nor will I argue with you now, but you need to get yourself another wife.
Yes.
It was just that that was the matter at hand. To look, number one, circumcise your daughters. Number two, get yourself another wife to bear you a son, to carry Kaelo's name to the next generation.
The fact that you
You
remain
will not
missing.
take long
You
before
remind-
you earn yourself a daragato name of the father of Itoye.
Now you're insulting me.
Okay. That's it. I mean it. You know, this is a matter that we're discussing as a family. Hey, this is a younger brother. He's married. He has 4 wives.
Four.
16. Your brother. He shoots. He shoots. Also, you bring a baby boy.
My brother, he has not wrong.
I might have one advice for you. If you cannot marry, just marry.
Yes. My brother, he said the truth. I have 4 wives and 16 children. And you have only one wife,
My brother.
who has only been able to give you 2 daughters.
My brother, I've told you this. I have one wife and that is enough for me, okay?
I have 4 wives and that is not enough for me.
Contrast to what they've been used in Asila, they've experienced an atmosphere of tranquility and serenity they never known to exist.
Tayo, look at this place. It's so calm and peaceful. It's the kind of home that one will look forward to coming back to at the end of the 4 college semester.
Sister, it is so nice.
Yes.
Sister, are you seeing outside? Yeah, wait. Sister, are you seeing that monkey over there jumping?
Yes, that big one.
And then see the oh my god, this place is so nice.
Children.
Yes.
Come out and have your breakfast.
Oh, breakfast.
Oh, my wife.
Yes,
My Kitty.
Yes.
My very productive wife. And a hardworking one.
As you can see.
Yes.
Yes.
You are working with the evidence yourself.
Yes.
Hey, children.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
the brother to your father. My name is Simiren. You can call me Uncle Simiren.
Okay.
You can have your breakfast.
Thank
I'm
you.
here to introduce you to my children. Children,
Baba.
number 11, 12, and 13 respectively. Oh, thank you. Now, these are my children. My children. Can you listen? My children. These are your cousins. That is Dayo, that is Christian, and this is Mama Milano, your aunt.
This is Mama Milano, your aunt.
Your aunt.
Your aunt.
Okay, you can tell them, you can give them.
Now, children, this your cousins here, they'll be spending time here with you. You will be eating with them.
No.
Eating, no.
Now listen to me. I'm your mother and I'm giving you instructions. Yes, you shall play with them.
Play.
And lastly, you will be sleeping.
Can you take them inside? My children are very naughty. Forgive me. Take them inside.
Take us inside.
Yes, Tayo. Yayo, see, how are you, Yayo?
I'm fine.
Please have a seat. See how you're beautiful this morning.
You're so attractive,
Yes.
Tayo, Rizian, I know when you come to me like this, there's something you want to tell me.
Exactly,
So go
Yayo.
straight to the point and tell me what you
Okay, this is the point, Yayo. You know, I love you so much, Yayo. As a mother and everything for you, Yayo. And now,
Go straight to the point.
Yayo, yes, we wanted at least to go walk around this place.
No, you
Wait,
Why
Yayo.
not? But you're new in this place.
That's what we
It's
need.
very dangerous for you.
Why are you shouting? We wronged you this morning.
That's why we need to familiarize ourselves
with
with
the
this
new
environment.
environment.
Okay, you are going, but with only one condition.
Any condition?
Tayo,
Yes?
please do take care of your sister and make sure that the people will not take advantage of your unfamiliarity.
Is that your condition, Yayo?
Don't be fat on me. I will take care of her.
It's okay.
Yayo, consider that done. Bye. We love you. Yayo, bye.
Take care.
Oh, thank you.
Now their mother warned them as they walked leisurely out of their uncle's homestead. A primal strength premonition twisted their nerves unpleasantly. A creepy feeling kept on gowning on her daughter's being in Joy and Mengalana amongst the community that cherished girl child circumcision. She however dismissed the feeling and relegated it back to her mind.
Tayo, Tayo, what do you make of Uncle Simiren's home? I don't think all is well. Beneath the apparent of apprehension, I noticed a certain rivalry between the four houses.
What a terrible person are you, dear sister? How dare you make such a judgment about those people? Actually, you not even want to be against it anyone's song, and their lives seem to suit them so perfect.
Easy, big sister. I've just made an observation. Am I not entitled?
Of course you are, but you know the rival you treated could just be a figment of your own fertile imagination.
That could be true. But can you honestly claim to be content if you're one of those 16 little fellas taking tea from enamel cups?
Okay, sister, you know, perhaps I'll be happy. You know, happiness is relative. And one might find happiness in a family of 20, and another might fail to find happiness where he or she is the only child. Yes.
Tayo, another one. Did you notice that two of our aunties were pregnant at that rate?
Come off it, Rosian, come off it. There are better things to discuss. And parents have the right to give birth to as many children as they want. And you will have the right when your time comes.
Who?
Of course you.
Not me. At least not right now. Not in the foreseeable future. As for me, I want to take a degree in veterinary science at the university. Other peripheral matters such as husband and children may be considered.
Okay, Madam University, let's walk home. Come with me.
Tayo, do you hear that? Tayo, look! Look at him, he's so ugly.
Oh, say mine. Are you not the entoy? Nemengalan. Down. Oh, what's that woman?
No, please.
Wait.
No, come off.
All I
Come off
want
my
to
arm,
see.
please. You know the kind of women you have in mind.
Women? Who said women? I only want to have a good look at you. And to get to know what kind of stuffs are you made. And by the way, you can't division between decent women enjoy it, nemenga. You have not seen the last. I mean, the last of.
His intentions were not to rape us. Maybe his intention would be worse than rape. Let's run.
They began the steps to their uncle's home. Through the incident, had taken us backward from a day that had begun so joyfully, but the reason it could have been worse. The girls debated as to whether to inform their parents of the ordeal. They knew their mother would understand and empathize with them, but judging from past experience, their father would be less supportive. He would have blamed them for having dared venture into a non-territory without his approval. Therefore, they decided to keep the incident to themselves.
Yes, when he finished supervising the offloading of lorries and arranging of furniture into his new house, Ole Kailo said to meet his mentor, Soina Ole Supeo. He was possibly 65, a member of Il Malelian clan and a respected elder of Inyangusi, age set.
Now, although Ole Supeo in Notre Dame school, he was one of the old Nasilan elder who embraced the modern culture, balance it appropriately, and make it run parallel to all Nasilan culture. Therefore, Ole Supeo had sent all his sons to start school, and about 7 of them had money to reach under university level. But Naya circumcised all his daughters, and they were married off to prominent elders in Nasila.
Is somebody else? Ole Nailo!
Ole Supeo!
Come right inside, my brother. Come right inside, my brother. Come right inside, my brother. Sit
Long
down.
time, you have really changed.
These are very. And hey, my brother, and you know time, you know you always come and anyway, so now tell me, is all well with your business arrangement?
A business arrangement?
Yes.
Everything's going on smoothly, my brother. Now listen, I hope to open the doors of the shop at the onset of rain.
My brother, let me tell you, here, unlike in other big where somebody else does the finances, another one does the books, another one runs up and down with the sales, here you will have to do things single-handedly, and the sales will be the most challenging.
My brother. My brother, don't worry. The sales are already taken care of. Listen, sales of 300,000 bags of fertilizer, 500,000 bags of seeds, plus pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, all are as well bagged and packed in my
My brother, how did you manage such a feat?
I'm about to sign a 3-year contract supplying government institutions to Nasila and agricultural inputs.
My brother, tell me, my brother, who have you been corrupting this time?
Corrupting?
Yes.
No, not at all.
Yes.
I just made a contract with the man called... Yes, I made a contract with the man called Olusidori. Actually, I met the man and why are you changing?
Taba! My brother, do you know Olusidori? Do you know what kind of problem you've gotten yourself into?
Problem?
Here in Nasila, everybody knows who is corrupt, and that man Olusidori is the most corrupt of all. Now I'll be ready to share the cells should you run out of supply.
Hey, so you mean he can deliver what he has
My
promised?
brother, you are not naive, nor are you new into this business.
Of course.
All Olusidori will do his part as long as it suits him.
So that is to say, he can, is a man of integrity?
A man of integrity indeed. And my brother, let me tell you for free. For what?
For free.
Keep your daughters away from that man. That man has a character that resembles and rebukes that of a Randy Hill.
Hey!
When he catches your daughters, don't say I didn't warn you. Keep your daughters away from that man.
But my brother, I was told this man is a good man.
Keep your daughters away from that man.
Stay.
Now, when their father pointed out the house on top of the hill, the girls could hardly believe that imposing huge building that was enclosed in a stone water perimeter house could hardly be the house. Mama Melanie was also happy. Although she had not seen it before, she knew that it was tastefully built. She had trusted her husband would do the best for the family.
You know my wife, it has been long and the odious just. You see that house? The big house, the red tiled one, at the top of the hill? You see? That is the house we are heading to, okay? Just come, my wife, and say it. And now this is the house I have built for you and my lovely family, Tayo and the son. Let's have a look at it. Magnificent. So beautiful.
This is just but a dream.
Papa, it's so magnificent and quite so
And guess
high.
what, my daughter?
I've never
Stop. I'll tell you. Oh, my dear daughter.
Yes.
Just go next to the corridor. There is your room, okay? I hope you will enjoy looking at it.
Okay, but what about the
She will follow you down there.
Okay, sister, follow me.
And as my wife, let us go to master bedroom, okay?
Olekailo ushered them into a sprawling homestead with its well-large tenant lawn.
Yes?
Now when the girls got in front of the house, they could hardly believe. Truly, their new house was a dream come true.
Yes, after I hurriedly prepared dinner, the girls returned to their bedroom to arrange and tidy it up. Tayo removed her cardigan and immediately swung into action. She loosened up the ropes that tied the curtains, emptied all its contents on the floor, settled the beddings, books, and other personal refits. After some time, handing her hips, eyeing explanation on her sister, who sat in one corner of the room, reading a book.
Surely, Resian, is it the right time to read a book with all this mess around us?
Do your bit and I'll do mine tomorrow.
I insist to get up right now and get to work. We need to arrange this place before we get to bed. Oh, sister, what do you think? There is such a contrast between Nakuru and this place. It's so quiet and tranquil here.
I don't know about you, but I feel an oppressive silence. At least noise is not that bad.
Don't be fat on me with your weird kind of reasoning. Do you prefer the Nakuru bustard to this serene atmosphere?
No, not at all. I would rather live in the most noisy place in this world than live near a vagabond who would have passed me at any time with the intention of mutilating my sexuality.
You know, sister, of course I also don't care whether I'm counted among the Intoye and the Bengalana. All I know is that my body belongs to me. I belong to myself, and only when I'm dead is anybody mutilates my sexuality.
Tayo, do you think Papa can be forced by his clansmen to embrace the archaic tradition that will require us to get
I
cut?
know, sister. Let's pray that nothing of that sort happens to us, because if it happens, I don't know what will happen to us.
Yes, Tayo, we must bring them to it. We must prevail on Papa on telling him to let us go back to Nakuru.
Yes, sister, I'll try that soonest to see our way out.
But Tayo,
Yes.
how soon is soonest? I will never want to leave this place.
Sister, do not cry. Your big sister will make sure that no harm comes your way, okay? And that you get whatever thing you yearn for. Just wait and see. Please wipe away your tears. Have your book. Let's go in, sister.
Now she had made it her duty to mop her younger sister's tear, to soothe her and to reassure her when she was badly shaken up, especially from the tongue clashing of their father. And now, mingling with the women folks, the girls learned about the Hiraras, the absurd and the weird Nasila culture.
So when their father announced about the homecoming ceremony, the girls, especially Tayo, no longer felt like strangers.
The homecoming ceremony. Prismay Olekailo had organized his homecoming ceremony meticulously. He had wanted the occasion to be memorable, remarkably, preferably taking all forms of traditional Nkamo Chanengo. He however knew that having been away from Nasila culture for 30 years, therefore he had lost the cultural sensibility of his people.
To establish the severe links, he enlisted the help of his brothers Miren and other senior council of elders who are the custodians of the people's culture.
And now, when the party was finally thrown, it was nothing out of ostentatious. And now that day, it began so early for Olekailo that he got out of bed early in the morning, the time that was known in Asila as Tolakila Olekasa.
In Now Mama Milanoy was at the tables, ensuring that all the trays that came out from the kitchen laden was sorted and arranged appropriately. The auspicious slicing chunks of ox tongue into manageable pieces, a job she did with Denzara's fingers. When they saw their father letting himself to the living room, her hands became clumsy that she nearly broke the grass.
I hope you have not broken in there since morning.
I'm sorry, Papa, but I'm broken.
Can you talk to that daughter of yours? Will you ever feel anything right, child?
I'm sorry, talk to her.
Talk to her. I say talk to her. I say talk to her.
I'm
Talk to
sorry,
her.
Papa.
Talk to her. Useless for nothing. My brother.
Yes.
As I told you, I want this homecoming ceremony to be meticulously, preferably, memorably, okay?
Yes.
I hope everything is well.
Everything.
As I told you. Yeah, of course. I
My
hope
brother. What? How is this house?
This is my house.
So magnificent.
So magnificent.
Wow. Now you have already planned to make a ceremony for us.
Of course.
The homecoming ceremony. I am very sure that it will be very remarkable.
No doubt.
Yeah. This ceremony already shows that you have it is taking all forms of traditional and common.
Let me tell you. Yes, my wife here, so beautiful as she is.
So beautiful.
Has prepared everything.
Yes.
There is food, drinks, and everything.
And everything.
Of course.
Especially everything.
Also, there is a DJ.
Yeah. There will be a DJ. There will be
Welcome. Welcome.
Yes, from elders of Nasila.
Welcome.
Welcome. Yes, thank you. Have to dance. Really have to dance. We really have to. Try this. Have to dance. Try this. And it gets behind the car. Welcome. Give that man a chair. Give that man a chair. Yes. Welcome. Everyone is here.
You can join us in a circle as we do. Especially a circle. What I think the mind to it? Yeah, I think. Oh, I is the
Greetings, my people of Nasila. I just came to pay a visit.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
As you pay a visit, come and pay a dance.
Yes. And before that, Joseph as a student also. Yeah, Joseph. Actually, Joseph is a teacher who teaches children.
Who teaches children? Who teaches
To teach.
Stop with it.
Thank you.
Now.
Okay, my people of Nasila.
Yes.
You see, I have my pupils with me,
Oh.
and they would like to present something for you.
Oh,
Yes.
go ahead.
Shall I bring my people?
Yes, bring them. Oh, you're still
Yes.
Yeah, and he's very small.
Yes.
You're very small. Yeah, good boy.
Good boy, good boy.
Yes, good
Now,
boy.
I want you to present the song that I taught you last time. Do you remember it?
Yes.
Yes. Can you go on?
It's good.
In front of you is a child ready to present you a song entitled Welcome. Baitawe chumataye ngobo shilingi. Baitawe chumataye. Welcome, welcome.
We jump.
Yes.
We jump. Good. Yes.
Now you teach us how to jump.
Now, this is how we are going to do it.
Okay.
Yes.
We sing.
We'll sing. Or do you want
No, just you
can
sing.
use that one.
Then we jump.
We jump.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Now, you will go this way, and then you jump.
Oh, the kind I hope you know forgot the cultural sensitivity of your people.
No, it's not time, but
Oh, you can try. Okay, now.
Yes.
Okay.
Sister, look at Papa. He does not know how to dance. You should tell Uncle Spirit to coach him.
Yes, sister, and sister. Look at that young man. Isn't he handsome?
Today he's so handsome.
He's
Very handsome.
yes, very handsome. Sister, I'm loving him. You are? No, I'm just
Spirit, long time is not a joke. My brother, I am so sure right now you cannot hold a spear. I must
Yes.
you really have to.
How are you, young lady?
we are fine.
May I know your name?
Okay, my name is Tayo and Kailo.
Tayo and Kailo.
Yes.
My name is Resian.
Oh, Rezian, I see. You are interested in traditional music and dance.
Yes, I do.
Yes, when my pupils were performing there, you were clapping at me, yes?
Nothing.
I will come to visit you tomorrow.
Okay.
And if your father
Come
agrees,
here, Edu. Come here. Come here.
I come.
Yes. Come here. I saw you. Mama Milano. See your daughter. She needs to be informed immediately.
What?
You need. This is a taboo. This is a taboo.
Is he a bad boy?
Oh, in fact, he's the most dependable boy we have here.
Then what are you hiding now? Or is he married and has a mission?
That boy is a brother to your daughter. Can you stop doing that? Come here. Come here.
I saw. Even me, I saw. I saw. I saw that.
I heard you. Huh? But what?
Yes.
How old are you? Now, Tai, do you know this man? Do you know her? Yes. Now, this man, his name is Joseph Parmot, and this is Taio Enekailo. Now, Joseph Parmot. Parmot is his father, and he's from the Lemolenian clan, to which your father, Olekailo.
Therefore,
And therefore, this is a brother to you, and this is a sister to you.
period.
Now, no heterosexual behaviors between you.
No,
nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Okay, understood.
Yes.
Understood.
That will not happen again, okay?
Yeah.
Your actions can lead to untold consequences.
In fact, their eyes were kissing. They were their eyes. I saw.
Yes.
I saw.
That will not happen again.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Forgive that one. You know, some kids are very naughty, and I needed to displease them. That's why I sent my boy.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, thank you. I was not the spokesman of the day. The spokesman is none other than Ole Musanga. Welcome.
People of Ma, I am the old Olim Sanga, a member of Il Magesen clan, and a respected elder of Il Terito Esen. Nasila is my house, yes, and anybody born of Ma is entitled to his shelter. Ma culture is the blood and marrow that gives sustenance to the body, and the body is the collective masses of Ma. Reassimilate your people's culture.
Reassimilate.
And for those of us who have been listening to the sounds of cattle bells, better know that Ole Kailo's cultures are honorable. They were bound to come. For a founder said when a rat begins to smell, it returns back to its mother's home.
Tulu. Yes, Maelda. And speaking of home, Ole Kailo here must be reminded that home is never far from those who are still alive.
Thank you, my fellow elder.
You are welcome.
Ole Kailo, you should know, however this house magnificent it may look, Ma, Ole Kailo, family is Ma.
Yes.
Home is Ma. Home is Ma. Home is family.
Yes.
Home is children.
Yes.
Kill one of these four pillars, and there's no home to speak about.
Yes.
Submit yourself to your people's culture and effectively become the Odikirkoi.
Yes.
A man of no visa. And your elegant house will not be standing.
Tulu.
Where are the women of Ma? Embrace the wife and children of Ole Kailo and bring them back to the Nasila fold. Embrace them. And where are the men of Ilimolelia? Here is your man. Guard him loose from the sneers of alien culture.
Ole Kailo. I got him loose.
Yes.
Ole Kailo.
On my behalf.
I got you loose. I got you
And
again.
on my behalf.
I got you again.
And these should go to my daughters.
Yes.
Do not listen to crusaders of alien cultures. The worst advocate that we maintain in Joy and Mengalana amongst our daughters. May she go down with the setting sun.
Yes.
My fellow elders.
Yes.
I'm through.
You are good. I know you are Ole Musanga. Yes. Yes.
I'm getting older.
Yes.
I was forgetting.
Yes.
The daughter who served me with kindness, can you come forward, please?
Yes.
And I bless you. May you be the mother of the next leader of the next generation.
Yes. Good.
Yes.
Thank you so much, people of Ma.
Yes.
The ceremony is almost over. And I would like you to go inside for there is more food prepared. And the drinks are also inside the music. Yeah. And now I want to be left to the elders of Nasira who will bless the 5 clans. And then we wind up the ceremony. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah, you can go inside. My lovely wife, you can lead them inside.
Yes.
Yes, my your kids.
And then
One and only.
Move, the old.
That is my number 4.
Number 4.
Yes.
Thank you for telling me.
Number 4.
Now, as you know, it will not be good if we go without blessing those who attended the ceremony. Yes, they represented the 5 clans of
Very well.
So, as we all know, there are how many tribes are there?
Clans.
Yes,
the
the
5
clans.
of them.
Yes, 5. The first one is Ilmalerian, to which we belong. Yes.
Il
Mai,
Il Makasen.
El Tercero,
Eleza.
Elisa.
Five.
Ah,
Yes.
so is that with
Start with
Let me start
Moridia.
with El Mariani here.
Yes.
My people. Yes. I bless you in Jesus' name. Yes, I bless you. I bless you. I bless you. Yes. And all of them.
I need to bless all of them.
Yes.
Let me just bless them because I was in the ceremony.
Yes.
Confusion reigned supreme in the fallen hearts of the two daughters of Elekailo. Immediately after the homecoming ceremony, feelings of
Anger, panic.
helplessness and hopelessness alternated in their mind. Tayo was the first one to overcome the lethargic feeling.
Tayo, you promised to talk to Mama about enrollment at Egerton University, but you did not.
A disappointment. It was true that she had promised her father over the enrollment at Egerton University, but it was equally true that an appropriate opportunity had not yet availed itself. That afternoon, when she is through with Joseph and Matt, she felt just viably separated. Because she stood on a threshold of an unknown room or a mountaintop, excitedly waiting for the sun to raise its breathtaking, beautiful scenery she had not seen before.
Away with this barbaric culture.
Away with this archaic way of life.
Was there no kind of justice in life?
How could I lose such a man whom I thought could fill the void in my heart so fittingly and lose him to the ancient ancestral limbs?
In fact, she was angry. She was angry with everybody in Asila. More so, her uncle Simran, who she infantily blamed for ruining a relationship with Joseph and Matt. But now,
That old man
said that you shouldn't have got the right.
But now, the mere mention of Joseph and Matt evoked the delightful feeling that excitedly warmed her heart.
Tayo, you promised to talk to Papai, but you did not.
The disappointments.
Sister, I love Joseph Pamwat. I love him so much. I love Joseph.
And I hate you for that. I hate Joseph so much.
In Asila culture, morning had come.
Ranu and Anyor. Oh, it's a wake-up time, my dear.
Oh, really?
Of course.
That was the shortest night I've ever had.
You know what's in the ceremony directly sapped our energy.
Yeah, what an exhausted day it was. But I thank God it's now behind us. Eh?
Of course, you know, as much as I do the demand of the culture that we have been ushered into.
Yeah, I know how much it demands for us members. But let's put the interest of our family first.
What? Family. What do you mean? I hope you don't ignore that culture comes second, do you?
No, not really, my husband.
Not really.
Our culture is everything and it rules our lives.
Our culture rules our lives. Now listen. You must start counseling Tayo on the side very fast to be potential wives in future, okay? One more thing. I'm going to talk to my brother Simran to talk to that young man by the name
Joseph.
yes, Joseph Amat, to go and to come and teach our daughters traditional songs, okay? Oh, don't worry. I'm just getting into my room, change very fast, and I'm leaving. Oh, bye. I'll miss you, my wife, okay? I love you.
Now, those were the words whose utterance she was so dreaded. And once uttered, her heart became unbearable edict. She was torn between her love and a dutiful role. What was her role? What was her duty? And ever since they got to locate to Nasila, Ani Ole Kailo was emerging. He was becoming an Assyrian very fast. But she blamed herself. What did her daughter knew about FGM? In Nasila country, morning had come.
Rano, there's one thing I want to tell you this morning. You remember that shop I told you about when we were at Nakuru?
Oh yeah, I remember.
That is the shop we are just going right away. Okay? Prepare them very fast. So you understand?
Okay.
Do us quick.
Rezia,
Yes, Leo.
hurry up, please.
Yes.
We are going to the shop, so I think we should be preparing ourselves, right?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Oh yeah,
Yes, Papa, we are ready.
We are ready.
Yes. Papai.
Oh, you are ready?
Yeah.
Let us just move to the shop, okay?
Okay, Papai.
I'll tell you.
Yes.
That is the shop I told you about.
Oh, Papai, I'm so happy.
You know I love you, my daughter.
I love you,
Oh, we can
Papai.
go together, okay?
Yes.
Oh, my yeah. How are you? I'm very fine, boss.
Very fine.
Very fine,
I
thank
hope
you.
everything is
Everything is in order here.
No,
Very most welcome.
This is my family. This is my wife, as I used to.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
It's Mama Milanoi.
Mama Milanui.
Yes.
Yes, I can see.
My daughter Tayo.
Tayo.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Yes. And what about the other one?
Those are the rest.
Okay. Feel free this shop. May I talk to you through the shop?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Come along with me.
Yes, I'm just inside my office, okay?
Yes.
Anything wrong, just tell me.
I will try to tell you. Yeah. Come along with me. Come along with me. The shop. Yes. As you can see, these bags. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are bags of fertilizer. Yes. Come along with me. As you can see, these bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are bags of 6. Yes, come along with me. These 3 bags. Yes, you can enjoy yourself very free. Yes, yes, welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
It's okay.
It's okay, let me do some calculations here.
This is so great.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Tayo.
Yes?
Your father agreed that Joseph Padwot will be coming to coach you with the traditional dance.
Oh, that's so nice. So that's so great to hear.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I think. What? Are you going?
Yeah, I'm with your father.
Okay. We'll tell you in case of anything. Sister, why are you not happy?
This must have cost Papa your fortune. I hope when the time for us to join Egerton University comes, he will not say that he used all his money on his business premises.
Surely, Resian, can't you see? It is even important that the shop displays some measure of opulence. Do you remember the shop that Papai took us to when we were in Nakuru?
Yes.
It made you feel important, right?
Yes.
That is exactly what Papa is trying to do here. The customers that Papa will want to attract do not want to shop in a place that resembles a junkyard. And he did say that he spent all his money here. I dare say that it's well spent.
Well spent indeed. As for me, I want you to join Egerton University, not business matters.
Sister, are you leaving?
Of course.
Then call my son. My son!
Yes?